darlings. Hey, hey. When you come on, say hey. I'm just going to share this. You know what I'm like. It'll take me an age, but we'll get there in the end. We always do. Feels like ages since I've been live, but it's literally been a week. Let me just see if I can share it. Come on, Facebook. You're slow. There we go. Oh, it's frozen in a very unfortunate position. It's not a good look. When you come on, say hey, let me know you are there, let me know where you are watching from. More options. No, I don't want to share to there. Hi Claire, hello everyone. Share to, I don't want to share to an album. Oh my gosh, every time. You think one of these days I might be able to come on and know exactly what I'm doing and be like, I'm sharing it into the right place, everyone. I can't do this. I'll have to show it after. There we go. It won't let me do it. I do not like iPhones. I'm going back to Samsung as soon as I can. It just won't do it. It'll only show it to the same page. Anyway, hello, my darlings. Happy Monday. I hope you are all well. And I just want to say happy Monday, firstly. I have done a training session with my PT, hence why I look like a dishevelled wreck. I was thinking, I was like so serene this morning. I was doing all these lovely calls and I was like, no aches, no pains, and nothing at all because she normally kills me. I'd had 4 days off and I looked all fresh and all my makeup was nice, my hair. Then did a training session. I was like, oh my gosh, I should have done the live first. So there you go. That's why I look like this. Anyway, that's not what I've come on to tell you about. Hello, my darlings. There's a couple of things I wanted to update you all on and give you some exciting news. So first things first, I am celebrating this month my 3rd-year anniversary. Oh my God, can you believe that I've been going for 3 years? Literally, we've been trading. Katie Helliwell Psychic Media has been going now for 3 years. And I just think, wow, where has that time gone? There's so much that's been done. It's incredible. And in that 3 years, I am proud to say that I've built up a global following, you lovely, beautiful people here. And I've also been featured in the press. I've been in, I'm actually going on TV in a few weeks, but I'm not going to tell you all what it is about yet because when it was filmed, it's just so embarrassing. It's just like I didn't do myself any justice, I don't think. And so I'm kind of wanting to screen watch it first to see if I was a complete idiot. And if I do look a complete idiot, then you won't ever hear this conversation again. But if I didn't, then I'm hoping that I can share it and then, yeah, you can all have a look. But oh gosh, you know, when you're just not used to the camera being on you. I know I do lives all the time, but it's very different when you're trying to connect to spirit and there's a camera there and some furry thing next to you for the mic and then a light like this. And you're just like, oh yeah, this isn't intrusive. It's really weird. So I will let you know, but I kind of just need to see it first because it could just be, oh. Plus, also what I've learned from the media is sometimes they film you, feature you, say they're going to put you in programs and newspapers and stuff, and then it doesn't get featured for whatever reason, things change. So I don't want to tell you all and then it not happen. So basically that's what I'm doing. So there's that, which is yay, or maybe not yay. And what else have been done? Featured in the press. I've become a 6-figure income earner. I have helped so many hundreds of thousands all over the world. I've changed people's perception maybe on spiritualism. I've helped them step into their power as psychics and, you know, to not feel so heavy and so horrible, you know, with the when you're underdeveloped and you haven't got your gift in the right way, you know, they've come out into feeling like fresh and energized and open and so much clarity. So I'm so, so proud of my work, so proud of my gift. And I'm not here to blow my own trumpet. I'm not. But I just wanted to say to you all, it's amazing. And if little me, that's, you know, normal as normal can be, and, you know, can achieve all this and do so much in the world, then absolutely everybody else can as well. It's possible for each and every one of you. And if you've been following me for a while, you know my story that I hid my gift for so long. I was just so, so frightened of stepping out into the public with it. I was so nervous about how it'd be received. And there was just so many hang-ups I had and so many fears. So to do all this is a massive, massive thing. And I just want to thank you all for being there with me every step of the way. I appreciate you all. and I wouldn't be here without you guys, which is why I want to help you guys, because I know there's so many beautiful spiritual souls out there. And after promoting Psychic School last month and working very closely with the preschoolers, I didn't realize how many people have got beautiful gifts, all different types of spiritual gifts, and all different types of wonderful businesses that they want to bring out into the world that do good and bring joy to people. But they have absolutely no idea how to actually get their services seen, how to actually build an income from it. And then quite a lot of people, interestingly, and why is this, guys? Like, hopefully you guys don't feel the same, but it's almost like people feel that it's frowned upon to earn an income from what we actually do and from being a light worker in some way, shape, or form, or to give a service where it brings people some comfort. You know, maybe not the psychic world, it might be something else. And it's like, of course you can earn, of course you can. Money's not a bad thing at all. And it's not wrong to charge people for your services. It's not, it's a good thing. And the more that you earn and the more you create, the more impact you can have and the more people you can help and the more you can be of service and change the world. It's an absolute fact. And anyone that thinks any different, well, they kind of must have money hang-ups, they must have money issues, but it's not your issue. So I've decided to help you all those gorgeous souls out there that've got so much within their heart. I've got so much within them that they want to share. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you get your businesses off the ground. I'm going to help you become six-figure earners if you choose to. And I'm hosting next week, so not next week, this week, on Thursday at 8 p.m. So Thursday, 8 p.m. UK time, I'm hosting a free webinar to help you all build a six-figure spiritual business, okay? If you want to be part of this, all you need to do, my darlings, it's all very simple. You know, because you know what I'm like, I'm not very technical, so I have to make things super simple, otherwise I won't be able to log in myself. So all you need to do is register here. There we go. I'm going to pin it for you. Just click it on here and just register and you will be able to secure your place. Now there won't be a pre-recorded anything else, it won't be shared live or anything else. Once it's done, it's done. So please join me live because I think it really, really helps to be in the energy of creative, and also you helps you to be there, ask the questions. And I think if you can ask questions, it really helps you understand the whole process. But is anyone here at the moment that has a spiritual gift and did what I did for a number of years, thinking that I must work full time as well, or I must have a part-time job, and I must also look after my family, and I must also someone said they don't even know what a webinar is. I'll tell you in a minute, Laura, don't worry. I didn't for a while. So I was of the opinion that I could never do this job full time. I never thought it would be possible. And I knew I had a gift and I knew that I was meant to do something amazing with it, but I felt as if I was being hit with a brick wall constantly because there was only one of me, and there is only one of me. And I was thinking, how can I go and do a day job, look after three children, a house, you know what it's like, guys, a husband, friends, family, you know, all of that jazz, social circle, after school activities as well. How can I do all that and go and read for people and build, you know, a spiritual side up? I just can't do it. And in our line of work, and when you're spiritually gifted, you have to really look after your energy. It's massive. It's so, so important. And there is a way that you can build a business, absolutely, and you can earn from it and have it as your full-time career. So this will be to help those souls that are just wanting to escape their job and just don't want to do what they're doing. And maybe you've even started your business and you've got something that's giving joy to people out in the world. It might not necessarily be that you're a light worker, but you want to do it and you want to build it out and want to do more with it. And it's like, well, how do I even do that? How do I even get started? And, you know, because when I started this business, it wasn't my intention to be as big as I am. It was my intention to help people on a massive grand scale. But I didn't ever think that what I've created and what I've done for us as a family would ever be possible. To be honest with you, I didn't even contemplate it. It wasn't, I'd love to say that was my desire. This was my plan, and I followed the strategy and I did this and this, and that's exactly how it all worked. It didn't work that way at all. That wasn't the way it was. It was just literally me following what felt right and me following my spiritual guidance and me following the next steps and going, okay, spirit, what's next? Okay, spirit, what's next? And it was me learning and Googling and watching and doing courses and attending things and learning how to actually build a business online. Because I thought, if I'm going to do this, and I remember saying to Spirit, if I'm going to do this, you need to support me. You have to be there because I can't be everything. And it's not going to happen. So you've got to, I'm not getting any younger. So I need you to help me. And they said, that's it, I'll do it, but I have to do it full time. And that's it, because I couldn't do it part time. It's not possible. And they supported me. That's it. So when I took the leap and I decided that was it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw everything up into the lap of the gods, because everything I'd tried to do prior to that, I was always stopped. Every time I got a promotion at work, something had happened, I'd always be stopped, because this was where I was meant to be. This is where my alignment was. But I didn't know that. I just thought someone was being horrible to me up there and cruel. But actually, this is where I was supposed to be. This is it. And this is where you guys are supposed to be. Does this relate to any of you? Now is the time to stop thinking that you've got to be everything, and that it has to be, you've got to have a backup plan, and you've got to juggle 55,000 things to enable you to be successful. You don't. You need to literally follow the program, follow what I tell you, and follow the guidance, follow your own intuition, your own guidance as well, and put all the steps in place, and you will be massively successful if that's what you desire. It might not be what you desire. It wasn't what I was desiring to start with, but it happens. And that's what can happen for you, absolutely. But I do want to be quite clear. You have to be really clear with spirit what you actually really want. Because as I started to get more confident being seen and more confident with defending spirituality, because I was really worried somebody would be horrible to me online and they'd think I was a fraudster or whatever, and I was really panicky. And as I grew with confidence and realised how much beauty and love and happiness spirit bring, I got more confident with showing up and more bolder with my statements, and I could share more. I felt like I could tell you more about my childhood, and I could tell you how scared I was, and I was safe and I felt secure, and I knew I was being guided and looked after. And so I thought, oh, now I feel like more safer to go out into like a wider area, and then I can maybe be seen more on camera. So this is how I led to all the TV things. And you've got to be really precise and specific with what you actually ask them for, because I can't tell you the TV things yet, but when I can tell you guys, you're going to literally howl, because it's just so ridiculous. So when I asked for, I would like something to be featured in the press, and I'd like to be seen in the media now, and I'm ready for all this, spirit, show me the next steps. The most bizarre things happened, literally the most bizarre things. And I've been featured in the most bizarre way possible and mentioned in the most crazy way. And yeah, I will share that story with you, but I just need to check a few things first. So my point is, you need to be quite specific with what you actually want. And if you are specific, then you'll achieve so much in a shorter space of time. So I've done all of this in a space of 3 years, but had I've known the steps or took a course on business and spirituality and how to combine both energetic practices together, I could have probably done it in 18 months, but that wasn't meant to be. That wasn't meant to be my journey, but it could be your journey. And this is my whole point. So let me help you. I know I've done this, I've built it up, and I know exactly how to help you all. And there needs to be more of us in the world. People need your services. People need light workers. People need you. And if you've been called to do this work, now is the time to show up. All right. So let me come to your questions, because I can see them all coming. I can see people going, is she going to answer me? Is she just chatting away to me? I love to chat, guys. I do. I love to chat. Let's have a look. Right. I'm going way back now. Get all your questions in. Has anyone got anything? And I'll answer you. It's a funny time of day, isn't it? I think a lot of people are on the school run. Mr. H has gone to do ours today, so you might get a child jump on in a minute. Right, Claire's saying, hello, Claire, darling. I'm not sure if I've even got any kind of spirit gift. Okay, Claire, darling, what you need to do is, if you scroll through this page, there's a post on a checklist on how many things you say yes to. And if you say yes to, I think it's more than 4, then you have some kind of spiritual gift. And then you can go into spiritual development and play around with that, and then see where your niche is. But Psychic School, well, sorry, it's actually closed now, but it'll be reopened again next year. But you can purchase a Psychic School bundle on my website. Let me get you the link while I'm live. Sorry, everyone. Bear with. I don't like to leave people waiting. You got my face now where I'm focusing. Well, I'm actually getting faster at this. There we go. So this is Psychic School bundle, just to confuse you all even more. So I'm posting it there. There you go. So you can download that and you get free access. You get access for life. There's so much content there and it's wonderful. So by the end of that, you'll know for certain what your gift actually is, if you have a gift, and how to start to use it in the right way. Okay, but Psychic School, where I teach, it's closed now and it started today. So I'm sorry, but the next round will be open possibly April, maybe April next year. But if you keep an eye on my social media, it'll all be there for you. Let's have a look. Love preschool. Yes, Laura, preschool was amazing. It was such a good vibe. Everyone was in there, it's fabulous. I have a spiritual gift, Pippa saying I want to develop it and combine it into my business. Absolutely, darling. So developing it is Psychic School. This is to get you seen and earning a huge income from it, so you can actually do this as your full-time job. Okay. I don't even know what a webinar is. It's basically this. So a webinar, Laura, is you just click onto the link, register your details, and you get an email through. It might go to your junk email, so just double check, guys. And on there, it just tells you basically what time the webinar is. You click on the link and you'll see me at 8 p.m. on Thursday. And then you just watch. That's it. So it's really, really easy. If I can do it and I haven't broke it, then it's definitely easy because I break everything else. Hello guys, yeah. I've seen all the love hearts and smiles. Oh, people saying I feel frightened to use my gift, also very drained when I do use my energy. Pippa, have you joined Psychic School? There's so many of you this year, I can't remember everyone's names, but Pippa, did you join? It sounds like you need to join Psychic School and learn how to protect your energy, and that would really, really help you, and then you could go into this course after. Registered and got the app. Woohoo, Joanne, well done. Looking forward to the webinar. Hi, Danielle. Hello, Karen Gorgeous. Oh, lovely. Hello, Sharon. Are you all registered? Right, okay, let me see how many of you have registered already. Let's have a look. Hang on, I was searching for an email earlier, so I'm in the search bar button. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not coming through. Oh, I think Karen, bless her. I think my amazing assistant has linked it to the admin box. Oh, so I can't see how many of you have registered. Oh, boo, I like to see. So looking forward to Psychic School. Danielle, Module 1 is live today. It's live today. How exciting. So you should have access straight away. So check your dashboard there and you'll be able to click on it. Right. So my darlings, I will be on again to remind you all, but I just want to make it so, I just want to say one thing. All right. Does anyone feel as if they can't charge a certain, how can I put it? Lots of people do spiritual work but feel that they can't charge a certain amount. You wouldn't believe the amount of people I speak to on a weekly basis that are not charging their worth. And some people are working, doing readings, giving so much content, giving so much of themselves, and they're just not getting any reward back. And the thing is, it's not all about, oh gosh, I need to make all this money, I need to do that and the other. But money has got so many opportunities attached to it, and you are a business, and that's what you need to remember. You are a business and a service. And if you don't charge, then I wouldn't be able to show up and do these live streams in the day with you because I'd have to book back to back. I wouldn't be able to do webinars, free webinars, and give you all of my content. I wouldn't be able to upload to YouTube and give free content on there and meditations, etc. I wouldn't be able to do all the charity work that I do and all the events. I wouldn't be able to, what else do I do? I'm actually raising money now to buy presents for children this Christmas that have lost one of their parents due to COVID. You know, I wouldn't be able to go and do fundraising for that. I wouldn't be able to do so much that I can give to you all. I won't be able to hire the staff I need to support me. So I won't be able to be a great mom to my family and be there. And I just think when you take away the, like, I must do this for free, or it's a gift, it's a service, I must do this. You've got to get out of that mindset, guys, because there's no reason. You are a business and you have to earn money to live. You have to do that. And as you grow and as you expand, it's like anything, your income increases and that's what happens. But if you choose to, only if you choose to do that. And it's just so rewarding to be able to help so many people, and you can give back, you can. And you wouldn't be able to do that if you weren't charging your worth. You would be drained, you would be exhausted, you'd be reading for people or giving your gifts or services. Say if you're doing Reiki treatment, say if you're actually a counselor, say if you're a business coach, if you don't charge people what you're worth, you're going to be showing up in a low vibration, feeling rubbish, feeling like drained energetically, emotionally. And then guess what? They're going to end up with feeling that emotion as well, and they're not going to get the transformation that they've come to you for. They're not going to get the detail that they want from you, and they're not going to feel like it's been worth their while. So it's not about who's better than who or anything like that. You've got to look after yourself, got to look after your vibration, and charging at the right amount and your worth, and finding where that is for you. You know, you can always move up the ladder, you can always change things as you go along, but it's absolutely imperative. And don't let anyone tell you any different, not at all. And if they do tell you any different, as I was saying, that's their issue, that's their money problem, but it's not yours. And you shouldn't hold back from sharing your beautiful gifts with the world, and you should charge your worth. That's the difference. So when people have certain readings and they say to me, I've had readings done before with certain people and I didn't get a good vibe from them. And I'm thinking, I bet that person has got an amazing gift and is so talented, but they're just probably working for nothing and trying to catch up constantly and fight fire with fire, that they're just energetically drained and not protecting themselves. So the message is on as clear and it doesn't feel as good. And that's exactly what it usually is. So don't want you guys to be like that. This is your chance now to stand up and shine. This is your chance to share who you are and own who you are, and be brave like I was. You know, step out and be brave and do it. And don't let things hold you back, and don't be scared to take a chance, because whatever it is that you do that serves others, whether you are a light worker, whether you're a coach, whether you're a social media analyst, whatever it is that you're doing, you've got to try and think about combining the spiritual energetic practices with the practical, and that's what's going to enable you to feel and love and adore your job, but also show up in the best possible way. All right, that's what I'm going to teach you. I can't wait to do it. I've literally been waiting to do this course since, well, halfway through last month. I had the download and I was like, no, I just have to focus on psychic school. I can't keep confusing them with more courses, but it is amazing. Right. Yes, that is me. Yeah. And you're all registering. Woohoo! Looking forward to this. I'm so excited, guys. So excited to have you. Claire saying, hi, Katie, I'm still in psychic school with you. When do you think you're ready to start reading and charging clients for readings? Very good question. I would say, whereabouts are you in the school now, Claire? Which one are you on? Not message. Which module are you on? Let me know and I will let you know, because really you need to start to practice straight away. And I always say to the clients that you can start to charge early on if you know where your gateway is. So if you know what your psychic gateway is and you can link into spirit and you can give information, then you can charge them. But some people can only read for about 10 minutes and hold the energy for 10 minutes, in which case obviously you need to charge at the value that you feel that you're worth at that moment in time and what you feel you're giving credit to the client for. So if you can only read for 10 minutes, obviously don't book an hour slot with people, you know, book for like 15 minutes of power reading or a quick message or an email message or something like that, until you feel, because the more you feel like the client's getting the value and the client's getting served, the more you're going to show up and own your energy, and you're going to build your confidence and your strength up. All right, that's how it works. Hello, Helen, gorgeous. Sharon saying, I do have clients who tell me I don't charge enough. The problem I find is I want everyone to be able to afford it, but that's not possible, Sharon, because if you think about it now, I've had times where I've charged £20 an hour, and now I charge £297 an hour, depending on what the program is. If it's Rich Babe Business Coaching, it's more. So if you think about it, I've had people at the £20 say I'm too expensive. I've had people every stage of where I've gone up gradually. So it wasn't a jump from 20 to 297. It was 20 to 50 to 60 to whatever it was. And as I've done that and as I've progressed, and also with my courses, it's like everybody, every price bracket, there'll be somebody that'll either say that, oh, it's not really for me. But it's about, there's clients at every single bracket of the scale. And it's about finding where you feel comfortable and at what point you want to play. So you might want to start off on the higher end, in which case you want to charge higher end prices, or you might want to start mid-range, or you might want to start lower. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to stay somewhere. You can just scale out and move because it's your business. You can change it any time. But there is a misconception that you have to make it affordable for everyone, because affordable is very different for everybody, absolutely everyone. I could ask you all what wealth means to you in a figure form, and every single one of you could give me a figure that's completely different. So you can't generalize affordability, because I don't think it can be. I don't think it can be generalized. So take the pressure off yourself, decide what you feel you're worth at this moment in time, and go from there. That's the best way. Right, my darling, so I'm so excited. I can't wait to share this with you all. The link is here. I have pinned it for you. Are you impressed with my pinning? I will be putting it all on my social media as well, so get ready for this. But this is for you if you are looking, if you have a business and it's not bringing in what you currently want it to bring in, and you want to share it and you want to do something full time, then this is your course, this is your training. Get yourself on there, and I can't wait to see you all on Thursday. I love you all so much. Big kisses. Mwah.